Group of Mormon moms making TikToks. It started with Whitney, Mayci, Michaela, and I.
We're breaking a norm.
We are trying to change the stigma of gender roles in the Mormon culture.
And welcome back. On the hit reality series, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Mayci Neeley is an honest, very honest, reasonable mom with a polished life. On Mom Talk, which is a drama-filled corner of the internet centering Mormon and ex-Mormon mothers, Neeley is a bubbly social media star, but beneath this put-together persona is a real survivor. And in her new memoir, Told You So, Neeley shares her experience being raised Mormon, tells the story of the tragic loss of her son's father, and discussing the shame around her sexual trauma. And Mayci Neeley is right here, ready to share it all in her brand new book. And she joins us live to give us a glimpse.
Hello.
Welcome to ABC News Live.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations on the book.
Thank you so much.
It's an amazing cover, an amazing book. You are really going into it. So why don't we go back in time a little bit? When you were 19, you had an unplanned pregnancy, and we just said that your son's father died and was killed in a car crash while texting you. Has it been difficult going back into that? Because I imagine that took so long to heal from, and perhaps it's something you're still working through.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like your grief journey is not linear, and I feel like you have days where things are hard still, even 10 years later. But I think what's helpful is like being surrounded by family, like having a village, but also just writing this down. It was very hard, but also it like was healing for me to write it. It didn't make it any easier though. I definitely shed some tears writing this book for sure, but yeah, it's been quite the journey.
You focus so much on motherhood in this book, for good reason, because it's a big part of who you are. At 20 is when you became a mother, a lot like my mom. My mom was 20, so I know what it was like to have a young mom. Why is that so important for you to share and focus on? Because that's been a journey for you.
Yeah, I think just because when I was going through everything, I felt very alone, like being so young. I didn't have any friends who had kids or anything, and I just feel like I had no one to relate to at that time. I always talk about how social media was like so perfect back then. 2014, 2015 had perfect Instagram feeds, perfect families, and I kind of felt like a loser, to be honest. And so I had no one to relate to, and so I wanted to tell my story to help other women who, you know, had someone to look up to in a way, and they can use my experiences and learn from them, and also hopefully can inspire them.
Well, and on that point, so many people are always sharing, like, this is my life and look how perfect it is.
Yeah.
But you're sort of breaking that mold, especially with this book, because you really do dive into your sexual trauma.
Yes.
What gave you the strength to do that?
Honestly, I don't know. I am a very open book, as ironic as that sounds, but I think just like I know it can help other people because it's something that is hard to talk about, that no one wants to talk about. But again, you feel so alone when you're going through it, and it's sometimes shameful and embarrassing. I want to like show people it doesn't have to be that way. It is hard, but like there's so many other people that you can relate to and be there for you, you know, and hopefully I can use this and tell my story to prevent it from happening to other women who read this now, and they can see red flags in their partners.
So many important topics in this, but obviously with your show, people are going to want some drama.
Oh, yeah.
And with Mom Talk, they want drama.
Always.
Will they get the drama?
Always, yes. I talk about like the creation and how Mom Talk started, how I got into it, and a little bit in between and what's been going on since then.
But you must be so excited to get this out there.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. It's been, I always say it's been like 10 years in the making. For the last 10 years, we've been kind of writing things down bit by bit, and now it's here, and it's just so crazy. It's all together in this book.
Mayci, you are such a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here and coming on down. And Mayci's memoir, Told You So, is currently available for pre-order and will be released on October 7th. Mayci, thanks again.